Hello, gamers. It's Nexils here. Just wanted to show off my Game Boy, Nintendo DS, and Nintendo 3DS collection. It's a hefty collection, and I build this since I started gaming. I never resell my stuff. I like to keep them. I always have some emotional attachment to it. I still have my original, very first console, which is the one I'm going to start off with. Um, yeah, um, I'll go into little details of each console, but I won't for the most part, just because I have a lot. So to start off, I'm gonna start off with the original Game Boy, and it's my original Game Boy, the one that I played Pokemon Blue on. It's a little bit beat up, but that's because it's a Survivor, and I believe it's still an operable use. Um, this started to happen not maybe like 5 years ago, and I don't know. I played with it on it, but it's in the way. I lost the cover a long time ago. Just wanted to say I have really fond memories with this game console, just because you know it's the very first one I ever had, and it got me into Pokemon. The next one I'm gonna go to, I believe this is not my first Game Boy Advance console, but pretty much, I believe it can fill the role. I had it for a long time, and I don't remember that much. I don't remember exactly how I got it, but it's in my collection. It's still operable. Now, this console for the longest time has been my holy grail. Uh, it it's harder to find, and this is one of the most expensive console Pikachu consoles ever out there right now, at the moment. Just because finding one in good condition and boxed and everything is somewhat impossible these days if you don't want to waste more than like $1,000 US. But I got mine, and I satisfied the inner kid in me that always wanted it when I played Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire Red. Always wanted one, and now I have one, and I am really happy. I like this console just because it feels, um, premium. It feels premium. Um, I love the Pikachu detailing, not only from the outside but the inside. It has brown accents and a little Pikachu right here. I am replaying, or actually continuing my Fire Red save. Um, you know, I, I never got to Seven Islands. I want to finish that, and that's why I'm playing that again. Now going back to how I got this at a video game shop in New York City, and let me tell you, it cost me like 300 or 400, I believe, into 2025. But the best, for me at least, the best money well spent. I do play it, and I try to keep it in good condition as well. There's little scuffs on it from its previous owner, but hey, I'll take it. I also have a case on it. One other thing that's going on is you can see the little glitch or like the little fade out. See, I'm thinking about modding it and fixing that and making it a brighter screen. I forgot the exact screen, but in the future, that's my next little project. Or I'm gonna pay somebody to do it. And to close out the my Game Boy collection, one of my other favorite console variations, and one of my favorite ones in general, is this Game Boy Micro. I just like the factor, the size factor. You could just put this in your pocket or anywhere. Just take it out and play it. Um, I played. I didn't put too much hours in this, but I what I what I played on it made me feel that I got my money's worth. Actually got this from a kid from middle school. I did a bet with him and I won, and he gave me it, and now it's mine. I got it since I was in middle school, which was a long time ago. And then going back to that story, he wanted it back, even though I won it, and I remember giving him money as well. So he didn't end up losing all the way. So it's like, no, it's mine. I paid for it. I haven't turned it on in a while just because the charger is really peculiar, and I can't find one in a game shop. I haven't really tried, to be honest, but hopefully it still works. And then going to the DS family, uh, I started off with a light blue DS. This is not my original DS, but I like this color, and it has a little Poke Park emblem on it. Makes it. I got it for like $200, I think, in 2024, and has some nice like little details like this Pikachu here. Um, I do want the Mew one, and then I do want the light blue one because I just want it back, Poke Park, Pokemon the Park 2025. So another nice detail is mythicals right here. You have Celebi, Pikachu, which is not a mythical, Mew, and Jirachi at the time. So generations 1 through 3. And now to my current obsession, Nintendo DSi. I like this one. This color is amazing. It looks better in person. I got this for $30 at a thrift shop in North Carolina, I believe. I like it just because when I was looking at the Heart Gold Soul Silver commercials, they used this one. And to be honest, DS games look really well on the DSi. It's a little bit dirty, I need to clean these. It's a good bargain. I am looking for the Midnight Purple one, metallic Midnight Purple. That's my next coloration that I want from this. And now if you're wondering, yes, I want to not frame them, but like display these consoles when I go into my permanent apartment or house in the future. Eventually that's what I want to do. Put them in a glass case, dust them off, play them as well. Play on them. One of my other favorite console variations, even though it's like somewhat simple but sleek, is this Super Mario Bros. 25th Anniversary Red DSi. I believe this came out also with the Red Wii at the time, and let me just tell you that this console right here is gorgeous. The sleek red with these little decals. Amazing. I also got this at a good price through Mercari before the pandemic, and yeah, I do not regret it one bit. Now that concludes the Nintendo DS family systems. To start off with, I guess my original 3DS that I have is this black one. It's a little bit dirty just because I put a case on it, but it's removable. I just gotta work on that. I have it in good condition. I always had it in a case, so I don't see scratches. Besides, that's the case itself, but no major scratches or anything like that. Really fond memories with this console. Resident Evil Revelations, amazing game on it. Love the details. One thing I do want to say about these console variations is that they feel premium as well. Glossy, amazing finishes. Little uncomfortable, I want to say, but I don't know. I like them. I like them, even though I'm they're like a fingerprint magnet. I like the form of this. It just feels sleek as well. And then to start off, to keep the theme going with black, I have the Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS. One thing that I do like this is that it has gold finishes and it has a decal as well. But the gold finishes makes it stand out more, so to say. Even these buttons here are like gold. You probably can't see it on the camera, but an amazing console. One of my favorites. I guess my type of consoles is like minimalist and nice consoles. Excuse me, guys. It's my first video. If you can't tell. Now another gorgeous one. It's gonna be this Fire Emblem Awakening 3DS. Beautiful console, beautiful color. They went all out. It looks good in camera, but it looks way better in person. I have yet to play Fire Emblem games, so don't tag me for that. I'll probably try to fix that eventually in the future when I have time. And then these two I don't really care for, but I mean I got them just because they were cheap and I'm trying to get every color variation. This is the teal one that starts with. I got it at a good price, I believe. And also the pink one. What I'm looking for is the red one and the exclusive white one that Japan got, I think. Those are the next ones in my list that I want. Eventually, I do want all the colors for the 3DS, for that 3DS, that are reasonable and that I could get at a reasonable price. That's what I meant to say. So that's that collection. Now to go down the line, we're going to the 3DS XL, and I only have, I believe, 3 of those. And as you can see, this is one of my favorite ones. When I got it, I was just, I got this before the Game Boy SP, Pikachu SP. I got this one to satisfy the inner kid in me, and it did. It really did. And I loved it because I like this detail right here. I would just flip it around when I'm playing Pokemon. And I'm still playing Pokemon on this. I play Pokemon Platinum and Soul Silver. And I'm trying to finish a Living Dex on a Hard Gold, Soul Silver, and then eventually Platinum. But I like this detail. The only thing that I don't like is the white. It just kills the whole portrait and the inside. It makes it get a little bit messy and a little bit more hard to keep up, clean and keep up with. Put a lot of hours in this one. This was my main console after the original 3DS for a long time, actually. Remember playing X and Y on that. Traded myself with to now on to the next one. Is this gorgeous 3DS Zelda. This is another great one. I love the gold inside and the black buttons. They went all out, and this is one of my favorite ones. Variations, I want to say. So you can see the Triforce, and then the upside down Triforce. This is an example of a great limited edition. Excuse me. I'm trying to find. Oops. Huh. Now, this is the one I was trying to find. This is my last 3DS XL in my collection. Now, this Yoshi one is amazing as well. Even though it's somewhat plain and it goes against the consoles that I don't like, this one makes it work well. The green doesn't translate great in the video, but in person it's like a lime green, and that Yoshi looks amazing just walking, running, so to say. It's an amazing console as well. I got this at a good price. I bought it off a guy that was trying to sell it to a video game company or a store, and I was like, "Hey man, I'll probably give you something better offer than what they're giving you." Then I gave him my phone number and I bought this and another console, which I'll talk about. But I have yet to play on this game, and he also kept it in good condition as well. I got lucky that day. All right, and now into one of my personal favorite collections of the 3DS is limited editions for the 2DS XL, which, to this day, I can't find other consoles that have this, finesse, this touch, or like, I don't know, premium feel to it. And to start off the collection, we're also going to show you my current main 3DS or 2DS, you want to call it. This is Pikachu one. I also have a clear cover on it, so if it looks a little bit faded, that's the reason why. But it looks like a mustard yellow, I want to say, in person. Amazing. It's 3D. The nose is popping out and the cheeks also. This is what I play Heart Gold in. And doing my living decks. It's modded as well, so in the future, if you guys want to see a video of that, I could do that as well. And one of my personal favorites of all time is this limited edition Zelda 2DS XL. Amazing attention to detail console. Like the blue goes with it, the Hylian shield. The inside blue looks amazing. This is blue. This is actually true blue. I also have a case for it. It's just, but a gorgeous console. I pre-ordered this at GameStop, and I'm glad I did. And now they're really expensive. Oh, my other favorite 2DS XL is this Dragon Quest 11 2DS. Really amazing. Slime detail right here. Really easy to put your fingerprints in, and it has some patterns on it as well. This is exclusive to Japan, so it's pretty tricky. It was pretty tricky for me to get it, but I am so happy I did. It's all black. It feels premium out of all of them, just because of the slime. And then these next two are also Japan, and I think Europe exclusive, which were not found in the States. Is this Minecraft one? Gorgeous console as well. I like the lime green as well. I'm not a Minecraft player, but I'm willing to give it a try. I like the black details on it. Nice console. And then this Animal Crossing one, which is also Japan exclusive, and I think Europe as well. I think the color combination goes well with it, and If I take off this case, I want to see how it feels. No, it's just hard plastic. It looks like somewhat like, I don't know. For me, it looked like they're trying to replicate like a suitcase. So I thought it would be like somewhat like pleather, but there's that. I do want to collect the the Animal Crossing Nintendo 3DS XL, the one that came before that. That one looks amazing. It looks like a Pop Tart, but I just like the patterns and everything about it. And to finish off my 2DS XL collection, limited 2DS XL collection, this Pokeball one. I gamed on it for a while. I think this was my main console for like a year or so. I wish they made a Mario Red one, but this Pokeball one looks amazing as well. So just I can't be sad, can't be mad about that. The red looks nice, like the little push button for the Pokeball. So here comes one of my other favorite consoles. And the reason why is because as a Gen winner, I got this Pokemon 20th anniversary 3DS, new Nintendo 3DS, and then I got this at a later time. But when you buy one, you get both the covers, but you can only display one. But that's the reason why I got the black one to display Charizard. But the white one was my main console for a while as well. A while as well. It's just gorgeous to look at. You know, when I want to display them, I want to display them like this somehow. Like this. I also have a case on him, so no scratches. They're pretty expensive, so I hear, or I think. And then to go on, reaching into I forgot all about these, to be honest, but my 2DS limited editions, so I have cases on them. This is my Zelda one. It feels really comfortable to hold. Amazing console, I want to say, and for cheap as well. I got this at a Black Friday deal. I got both of these at a Black Friday deal. I think 2 years or 1 year apart, I believe. But I really like how detailed both of them are. I mean, I don't really like the color combination on this, but I do like it. The Super Mario. I just don't like the color combination, but I do like the console. I want to specify. But these are amazing. That's my 2DS collection. I do want to get the Pokemon translucent ones from Japan exclusive, all 4 colors: red, blue, yellow, green. I wonder how much they cost, but I haven't looked into it. But those are my other hunts that I want. And to semi finish off my collection, I want to go to a new 3DS XL. These are the best of the best out of the 3DS families, just because they're the bigger ones and have all the specs, all the features that all the other ones had before it. And the biggest feature I want to say about this is that it tracks your eyes when using the 3D. Something that the original ones didn't really have, except for my Pokemon ones that I just showed. These also have the feature, but I would actually recommend these. If you're gonna get one 3DS family console, I would get these. And this is also part of my deal that I got with a guy that sold me the Yoshi. He sold me this at a better, cheaper rate, I want to say, than the internet. And it's an American or US one. But I want to say that this also looks nice. It's glossy. Not that really big into Alola or the main legendaries. I don't really like that game to be honest, but yeah, no, it's an amazing console. It reminds me of the Palkia and Dialga DS edition, which I always wanted, which I do have in my Switch. That's for another video. I want to say, short one. But yeah, it's a nice console. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but now this one's amazing as well. I got this at a hefty price, I want to say, at the time. But this Zelda new 3DS XL is amazing as well. Like the glossy finish, really premium. But I don't like the black inside. It feels lazy to me, you know. I wish they made it all gold or something like that, or work with it as well. I love this one as well. The Samus. I like the two colors, but I don't like the inside as well. I do play Samus on this. Oh, I have Persona Q2, but I play Samus exclusively on this one. I also have cases on them, but I took them out because they're you can't really see their colors and they're I need to wash them, I think, or clean them. And my next one is the Super Nintendo console variation. It looks amazing. This is what I like. Gray from the outside and inside, and then different color buttons. Different color buttons. As a case, it's a nice console. It's just amazing. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. And to close out my collection, semi-close my collection, is my least favorite Pikachu console variation, which is this 3DS one. New XL 3DS version. And the camera looks like a daisy yellow, but it's like a mustard daisy in person. I do like that it's all one color, but I just don't dig it. I just don't like the design. I just don't like the design. I don't know why. Even though it's the same color. I don't know. I was close to selling this, but I kept it, and I'm glad I did because it somewhat grew on me, but I don't know. And I believe we're reaching the end because this is actually my original DS Lite. This is my main. I want to say it's on par with my original Game Boy, my green one, just because I spent more hours on this than I did with that. Generation 4, a little bit of 5 is like my main Pokemon generation, so I'm mad that they messed up Pokemon BDSP. I'm furious, but Pokemon Legends Arceus was amazing. I'll give them that. But this one has sentimental value. I remember working my ass off like as a little kid, you know, waking up early to go work with my dad, breaking my back. And I did it. This console right here, even though it's not a limited edition, holds a lot of sentimental value, and I will never sell it. I will never sell it. It's in pretty poor condition just because I used it. The hinge is a little bit broken here, and it's scratched all over. But yeah, I still hold mine. I never really sell my consoles. Yeah, I don't sell my consoles. If anything, I just keep them and repair them. I remember working on my PSP, buying a battery. I still have other consoles. What I'd like to do is do more videos and share those with you guys on the internet. I have a PSP collection, Switch collection, and then I also have main console videos as well. Main consoles as well, and they'll have their separate video. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. This is my first on-camera video. I was hesitating in doing them or doing it just because I don't know. But I also wanted to share my collection with you, and hopefully you guys like the video. Um, Thank you. Peace out.